Clyde here from Fly Paper Shop. Today I just wanted to talk to you about optimizing your pay-per-click campaigns for the first time. Okay, some real basic things you can go through to help increase your ROI and make better performance out of your campaigns. First thing that I like to do is get my views in order. No matter what particular data that I'm looking at, sometimes it can be a little bit overbearing, a lot to handle, a lot to take in. Like, hey, I just need to know these few things. Come over here into the columns, hit modify columns, and you can kind of clean up the Adwords interface a little bit so you can see just the particular information that you need to know. When I come back into the ads, I look at the click-through rates and I try to find out what's performing well when people are Googling certain things and they click on your keyword. I mean, they click on your ad because of the keyword, and it goes through and it leads through to a sale. Those are the things that I like to look at. So those top 3 performing ads, I'll be taking those. Use a little screenshot tool in the notebook, little CRM interface. Come here and I highlight these 3 ads, because if you're doing this on the fly and you got a lot of people, you want to kind of hurry up and do it. I'll just do this real quick so you can see what it does. I'm over there and it just, excuse me, it pastes it in like that, uploads to its own server, doesn't save it on your computer or anything like that. But you got a link to the hosted image, and you can do whatever you wish with it, but you can bookmark it and just put little notes. For me, I use a platform called Teamwork, great platform for project management. Tracks all your tasks and what you're doing. Just come over here, you click it off, it notifies the customer, and you get a notification if you want to CC yourself and stuff like that. But it tracks all your completed tasks, what days, what time it was completed, and stuff like that. But great feature, they have a notebook here. Usually for every account, I'll open up a few notebooks and account review month 1, as you can see. Top performing ads, top performing keywords, their best days, time of days, top pages, and stuff like that. Usually at this time, I'll sit down with the customer once I have the notebook open, and me and the customer, me and the client could look at it at the same time. And yeah, sorry about that. But me and the customer could, look at it at the same time, and we could say, hey, when it comes down to the best days, only these days are really profitable for me, or yeah, your schedule is accurate, or blah, 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 and as far as the time of day and stuff like that, the most products that are selling, blah, 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 and so forth and so forth. We can discuss those things because we went ahead and, we took the data. Unfortunately for me, this person didn't have AdWords conversion set up, so I'm not able to exactly tell which ads are really the best performing ads, but I'm going by the click-through rates and assuming that these had went to sales. That's why we're going to sit down and talk about it. All right, so there's for the ads. That's for the keywords. Same thing. I look at the click-through rate, what had something that was above 3 or 4 or 5%. And for this particular campaign, I just went ahead and took 5 because, like most people, once they get that notification from AdWords, hey, you have new keyword opportunities available, they just start, selecting everything that looks nice and good. And wouldn't suggest that as a good thing because you can use a few modifiers in there. Once you get used to AdWords, throw a few modifiers in there, and you can still catch same phrases or same sentences being Googled, and you still pop up for the same thing. But we'll get to that later. After you get your keywords, it'll take about 5 keywords. Especially if you're dealing with something like you're blowing outside your budget, or you're not really getting the right return that you expect. I'm gonna take the best 5 keywords, put those to the side, and look how we could improve those or make those even better. Okay. Schedule. Over here, this tab says dimensions, gives you a lot of information, but it's good to have Google Analytics, Google Console, and AdWords all connected together. That way you could really make use of the information that you're going to collect. For me right now, I wanted to know, what did I want to know? I guess the days of the week that are really doing great. Okay, and we can see right here, and you're getting a lot of clicks Wednesday, Wednesday through Saturday. So, once again, I'll just come over here, highlight that information, and Wednesday through, yeah, I got that. Okay, Wednesday through Saturday, I'll highlight that information, take that over to the customer, and put that in a nice packet and make sure, that'd be part of the discussion that we'll have is, as far as setting up a schedule. So now that we got the days together, I like to know the times. And as we look here at the time, according to the clicks, we could say from 7, and it's based in 24-hour timing, but we can see from about 7 to 1 o'clock getting the most clicks. All right. So I just, I make that part of the note. Another good thing to have is the geographical location. If you have areas that you're already targeting, it's time to pull out those sales records and see, hey, am I getting sales in those particular areas that I'm targeting? So for instance, this person is, they're targeting Chicago. They spent X amount of dollars. How much profit did you make from, this X amount of dollars? Is it really profitable to be selling there? And, we'll go down the list, at least from the top, I'd say from the top 5 places that are really doing great. And focus on those and see, are those, really bringing a profit, or are you wasting money advertising in those areas? Do you need to adjust your budget? Get rid of some keywords. What is it that, we need to optimize there? But we'll sit down and fine tune that with the information that we have here. Blah, blah, blah. Search terms. Come down to keywords. This is something that should be done like once every 3 days or once a week, whenever you have the time. But make sure you do it on a consistent basis. Click on the keywords tab, select search terms, and start going through this list. These search terms right here are what people are Googling to actually land on your product. So if you see, for this particular company, they're selling soy wax candles. So if candle wax, click-through rate 7%, yeah, and it's a broad match, we can go ahead and, if we have this in our keyword list, let's change this to an exact match, and we can reduce that cost per click some more and raise that quality score. Okay, if that's something that that the person is particularly offering. If you have something on here that they don't have, like candle holders, okay, this particular company doesn't sell any, so let's check it. And as you see right up here, it says add as a negative keyword. You can go ahead and add that to the negative keyword list. For me, I added at the campaign level. For most people, depending on how you have your AdWords set up, you might add it at the ad group level. But for me, I added at the campaign level because if I know if my particular business doesn't sell that, then let me go ahead and add that to the list because I don't want any of my ads. I don't want to get any clicks for somebody that's looking for candle holders because we don't provide that. Okay, so let me see what else is next on there besides the negative keyword. Yeah, we can do that. Once again, they didn't have what do you call it? The tracking for demographics. I didn't say that earlier, but they didn't have tracking for demographics set up. So we're not able to create a remarketing campaign targeted to certain individuals by age, sex, gender, location, and other particular interests. And I can, kind of show you that back here. I have a dashboard set up in in Google Analytics. If you need custom dashboards, you can leave me a message, or you can find me on the web, send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with this. But as we can see here, audience location and mobile use, where we're also able to pick up their interests, market category, gender, and also age. Right, so all that stuff is, it's really helpful to see once you're getting conversions, who's actually buying your product. Is it, a 30-year-old single mom, or are we looking at, a 42-year-old businessman? Anything, whatever that we're looking for. Who's buying your product, you'll be able to have at least some type of information on them to say, okay, now I know who to target, even if I wanted to take my campaign to say, another advertisement platform. I still have this information that I know who's buying my product, who's interested in my product. Okay. We got the weekly schedule, landing pages. Landing pages, they're always good to go back to whatever product that you're advertising. I don't know how you're doing your SEO optimization, but everything kind of has to go. Well, it has to go hand in hand for you to be able to get a good quality score in Google AdWords. Let me get back over there. So when you're looking at a keyword, okay, when you're looking at a keyword, and you come over here to the bubble and you can see the quality score. Unscented soy candles. I'm not going to go through just finding the destination URL, but let me just pull up a page. Let's just say for this particular page here, if this particular page was all about scented candles and not unscented candles, right? One, that word probably should be in the negative keyword list. But if you're just, for no reason, I mean, you're just using that word because of similarities or something like that, just to get traffic to your page. If you're using that word also needs to be included um, in H1 or H2, or in a description at least twice. Your meta title and your meta description at least twice on the page. So if you're using that particular word, you want to be able to have a good quality score, and people that are looking for that particular product, at least it's going to cost you the least amount of money, because everything is in line. All right, so I think that's about it. That was a quick overview. If you have any questions, need help with something, or need my services, I'll make sure I leave a link below in the description. Other than that, you guys have a stress-free day, and good luck on making money.